Whether you call it strobing or highlighting, the technique has actually been around for ages and more recently was made really popular by the Kardashians and beauty bloggers on Instagram and in YouTube videos. I'm sure you all know about the technique, but there's actually a new way to strobe, and it's got nothing to do with your highlighter palette or a liquid highlighter. It's actually swapping over your highlighters for skincare. So the only things you're going to need to create this skincare strobe is obviously skincare. So choose a moisturiser, one that's preferably clear, doesn't leave like a white finish and isn't matte, because obviously you want a bit of a sheen, and a face mist as well. It depends how much gloss you want. So I've also got a bit of Vaseline here, which I'm going to potentially press on top. But you don't have to use that if you want more of a subtle finish. So I'm going to take my moisturiser, and you just want to put the moisturiser into the areas where you would normally put your highlighter. The application is quite important, especially if you're doing it on top of makeup, because if you start pulling and dragging, you're going to take off the rest of your makeup. So make sure that you use a pressing motion. It will be, if you're looking for something that's obviously for an evening look and you want a really defined, bright highlight, this look isn't going to give you that. This is for a much lighter, more of a natural finish, probably for the day, not the night. Because it's not going to give you a sparkle or shine like a metallic finishing highlighter would. I'm also going to put just a tiny bit here as well. So now I'm going to go in on top and press in a bit of Vaseline. I'd say use Vaseline quite sparingly, because it is going to make it a lot more glossy, which we want, so that's okay. And with this, what you'll find is you won't be able to see it sort of all the time. You'll get little reflections of light caught, which makes it much more subtle. But it's nicer because, I'm not sure if you can see, but in the areas of the light, you'll be able to see a bit of a sheen. Also going to add a tiny bit here. So then the final step is a face mist. It can be any face mist, but again, it's just about building up layers of hydration, really. So that's okay. Obviously that just went all over my face, but it's still going to help. So even though it is quite subtle, and it's definitely not comparable to a champagne pop, this is the finished look, and you can just sort of see it's a bit of a glow along the tops of my cheekbones, down my nose and my cupid's bow, that just gets caught in the light. So it's really subtle, but it's a really nice finish. And yeah, that's the finished look.